Potassium plays an important role in the human body because it helps transport nutrients, supports the nervous system, and most importantly helps maintain normal blood pressure levels. Potassium lessens the effect of sodium in the body, which causes relaxation of the blood vessel walls and helps regulate blood pressure levels within a healthy range. With that said, if you're not consuming enough potassium in your diet, it can only make matters worse when it comes to the signs and symptoms that are associated with hypertension. But the good news is, there are some potassium-rich foods that you can easily incorporate into your diet to naturally reduce your blood pressure levels. And that is exactly what we are going to discuss in this video. Be sure to watch until the end because there's one that not too many people know about. So, if you're ready, let's get into it. Just a quick reminder, we are not doctors. This video is for informational purposes only. The first food that we should mention is avocados. Avocados are a known superfood all around the world, but many people don't realize that they are loaded with potassium. In fact, an average-sized avocado contains around 975 milligrams, which gives you about 25% of your daily recommended potassium intake. Avocados are full of healthy fats and fiber, among other properties that offer many different benefits for the human body. They contain properties known for reducing cholesterol levels, which is good for the cardiovascular system as well. Avocados are incredibly versatile, which means that you can easily incorporate this superfood into your diet. White beans are yet another food that just so happens to be loaded with potassium. Some examples include cannellini, navy, lima, and great northern beans, all of which have a similar nutritional breakdown and are all excellent sources of potassium. Half a cup of white beans only has around 125 calories, but it contains around 400 milligrams of potassium. Beans also provide fiber, protein, and several other important vitamins, which makes them a key part of a well-balanced diet. You could add white beans to soup, stew, or chili for a hearty and potassium-rich meal in order to take advantage of their cardiovascular benefits. Next up on our list is sweet potatoes. Technically, all types of potatoes are packed with potassium, but sweet potatoes are an especially good option because they also contain lots of fiber and vitamins. An average-sized sweet potato has around 950 milligrams of potassium, giving you more than a quarter of your daily requirement. Additionally, you'll get more than 700% of your daily vitamin A requirement and 65% of your vitamin C intake. Also, scientists found that sweet potatoes have high levels of polyphenols, which help reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease. There are plenty of ways to cook sweet potatoes. You can dice and roast them in the oven, boil and mash them, or even microwave them for a quick side dish. Squash is another healthy food that we need to discuss. Like sweet potatoes, squash is a good source of vitamins, fiber, and other nutrients. 1 cup of cooked butternut squash has almost 600 milligrams of potassium, or 17% of your recommended daily value. Squash is a rich source of carotenoids, which have been shown to be helpful in the prevention of cardiovascular and neurodegenerative diseases. Their high levels of potassium help support normal blood pressure levels as well. You can cook squash in many of the same ways that you cook sweet potatoes: roasted, boiled, or steamed. It's a healthy and filling side dish that goes especially well with warm winter meals. And we couldn't have made this video without mentioning bananas. Bananas are probably the most famous source of potassium, and it's true that they're packed full of the nutrient. 1 medium banana has around 422 milligrams of potassium, which is just over 10% of your recommended daily intake. Scientists found that their properties may be helpful in moderating blood sugar levels and supporting a healthy heart. Thankfully, bananas are a versatile fruit, which makes them a good option for getting your potassium every day. Beets are another healthy food that we need to talk about. Beets are known for providing several impressive health benefits, but they are often overlooked as a good source of potassium. You should know that 1 cup of boiled beets has around 500 milligrams of potassium and only 75 calories. They are also a good source of nitrates, which are important for blood vessel functioning and blood pressure regulation. Therefore, if you're trying to increase your potassium intake in order to reduce your blood pressure, beets are one of the best foods to consider. You can add raw grated beets to salad, or as a garnish for soup. Like other root vegetables, beets can also be roasted, boiled, or steamed. Next up on our list is watermelon. Watermelon is a summertime favorite for so many people, but most don't realize that it is a good source of potassium. A cup of diced watermelon has about 5% of your daily potassium intake, and an average-sized wedge has about 9%. Watermelon is also rich in magnesium, fiber, and other essential vitamins, which can benefit multiple systems within the body. Now, you won't get the majority of your daily potassium from watermelon, but it is an easy and delicious way to take in a little extra nutrition. Tomatoes are another one that we need to discuss. They are packed with vitamins and nutrients, including lycopene, which is an antioxidant known for its anti-inflammatory properties. Researchers believe that it can help protect the body from harmful free radicals that are linked to several chronic diseases. Not to mention, a medium-sized tomato has around 292 milligrams of potassium, so be sure to add plenty next time you're making homemade soup or salad. Next up on our list is spinach. This leafy green is an excellent source of nutrients such as alpha-lipoic acid, folate, and lutein. Of course, a cup of raw spinach is also packed with 167 milligrams of potassium and only has around 7 calories. Spinach is also rich in a property known as chlorophyll, which helps increase blood flow throughout the body so that oxygen can flow more freely in red blood cells. It can be hard to eat enough raw spinach to get a substantial amount of potassium. Instead, you could try steaming it to reduce its density and make it easier to digest. This next food on our list often comes as a surprise to most people, which is why we need to talk about apricots. Apricots are loaded with fiber as well as vitamins A, C, and E. Not to mention, they are also a solid source of potassium. Their properties can serve as an electrolyte in the body that can maintain fluid balance and healthy blood pressure levels. If you opt for dried apricots as a healthy snack, be sure to look for a brand without all of the added sugars and other unhealthy ingredients. The fruit itself is sweet enough on its own, and the additional sugar will only cancel out the benefits that you are trying to obtain. Real quick guys, do me a huge favor and hit the like button. It really helps support the channel and I greatly appreciate it. And while you're down there, go ahead and click the subscribe button as well, because we have a ton of other videos on our channel that I think you will enjoy. Millions of people around the world are looking to take advantage of the health benefits that can come from eating a diet full of potassium-rich foods. Hopefully the information that you learned in this video can help you do just that. With that said, keep in mind that we are not doctors and this video should not be taken as medical advice. Again, this video is for informational purposes only. But hopefully you learned a thing or two, and hopefully you're now one step closer to improving your overall health and thus improving the overall quality of your life. If so, be sure to let us know down in the comment section below. And if you want to learn even more about this topic, we do have a full guide on our website. I'll drop a link to it right below this video down in the description. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. Have a blessed day, and as always, breathe easy, my friend.